So guys, for this one, sometimes students will actually be confused. They ask you the effect of each error, not after correction. Because some question, if you did pass it, right, sometimes, right, they want you to know the effect to profit and gross profit, okay, after correction of error. But this one, they are not asking you to correct it. They only ask you what is the effect, okay, because of this error. They never ask you how is it going to affect the profit after correction. So read the question carefully. They might ask you different way. Okay, now look at error 2. Okay, start from error 2. Error 2 is motor vehicle and nil view. Okay, so you guys can see this is about profit, right? Only what will affect profit. If it's an expenses, if it's an income, then it will affect your profit. But since you see motor vehicle is an asset, the nil view is your supplier, nothing to do with your profit. So straight away I know it's no effect, okay, and no effect, very easy. Now number 3, okay, number 3, what's going on in number 3? Debit sales and credit purchases. Okay, so for this one, it's also no effect. Why? Because you see, you reduce your sales, at the same time, you reduce your purchases. So it's like no effect also, because you're like, it's the income increase, it's like income decrease, your cost also decrease. So overall, it's no effect. So number 3 is also no effect. Okay, now let's look at number 4. I don't think can't be no effect again, right? So number 4. Debit sales returns. So if there's more sales returns, what happened to your sales? You must understand, sales return is intend to what? Reduce your sales. So when sales reduce, okay, so okay, sorry guys, I say something wrong. I already say this one is not after correction, so we don't go and correct it. Okay, so in this question, right, what happened is that they say that had not been recorded. They're asking you the error because you didn't record sales return. So what happened? You forgot to record sales return. So what happened to your sales? Is it too much or too little? If you forget to record sales returns, that means your sales is too much now, because sales return is something that reduces your sales, isn't it? So if you forget to record sales return, that means your sales is more than it should be, so it's overstated. So sales is overstated, very easy. If sales is overstated, profit is also overstated, right or not? Okay, so how much is the sales return? Is 19, so it's overstated. Understand or not, guys? So you guys must know, if gross profit is over, profit will also be over, because it brings down because you prepare gross profit and only you prepare profit for the year. So if whatever over or understated in gross profit, profit for the year will also be the same most of the time. Okay, now number 5 is the one that most of my students made a mistake. So because number 5, right, it involves few things like that. Okay, now look at number 5. Let's go and see what happened to the error. I don't know what happened, very noisy, guys. Some neighbor car. Okay, now guys, let's look at number 5. Because of this error, right, had been debited to the bank charges account. So before this, what happened? So this one you see has been debited to bank charges. That means now your bank charges is too much. That means your expenses is too much. Okay, too much by how much? 25. So when your expenses is too much, what happened to your profit? Will be understated by 25. Okay, we do step by step. Okay, so because of the bank charges, you record in bank charges, that means your expenses is more, your profit will be lesser than it should be. So profit is understated. Now, have you recorded the interest received? No, you forget to record the interest received. So we know that interest received is a income, isn't it? So if you forget to record the income, your income is lesser than it should be. Profit is also lesser than it should be. By how much? By 25. So overall, what do you realize? There are two things going on at the same time. Profit understated by 25 because of bank charges. Profit is also understated by 25 because of you forget to record interest received. So overall, your profit is understated by how much, guys? Just now one of the students, right, can you guys send the link? There's one student asking me again. JJ, right, just now? Can you send the link again in the chat? Because one of the students is asking for it. Thank you. I think the student just joined, maybe. Okay, so if no, that later I will send it also in the group. Okay, guys, so what I want to say is that yes, it will understate by 50. So you guys can see it's affecting two things. Understated by 50. Is it going to affect your gross profit? Nope, it's not going to affect your gross profit because it's expenses and then it's also income. Okay, all this I'll work it out after gross profit already. Okay, any notes to memorize? Yes, I have notes for you guys later on. Okay, I have notes for you later on. Thank you, JJ. Okay, now, so you guys must know this. State why a balance may remain on the suspend account after error 1 to 5 have been corrected. Okay, why there's still a balance? What do you mean by balance? Okay, you know that when you open up a suspense account, right? Okay, we are hoping that it will be the same on debit and credit side. If debit and credit side, you get the same total and you have no balance at all. Okay, no balance at all means no balance CD. If no balance CD means all the errors are found, all the errors are discovered. But if they say there's still a balance CD, means that your debit and credit side, because T account is meant to get the same total, right? But if they fail to get the same total, you can write there, you can say there are still errors, there are still errors not found or not discovered. Okay, so these are the reasons.